Hello and welcome to another TC UK video. Today we're going to be taking a look at LEGO Star Wars set 75102, Poe Dameron's X-Wing fighter from Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. The set features 716 parts and launched around the world on Force Friday back in September, was that I believe? It's a more updated X-Wing than the T68 version, I think it is, the Incom T68 Starfighter, I think they're called, from Star Wars, the Luke Skywalker X-Wing. It's an updated version of the X-Wing, slightly modified. It's in the iconic black and orange paint job of Black Squadron. It's the same X-Wing you see Poe Dameron speeding along the lake, river, body of water or something in the trailer. In the new trailer of Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, you see some X-Wings there shooting along this kind of lake and all the water's flaring up and whatnot. It's in this X-Wing that he's in, I believe. So, let's have a look at some of the features. The set also includes 3 minifigs. We have, let's take these guys first. We have the generic Mr. Resistance. This is, I call him generic Mr. Resistance. He doesn't have a name. He's just a single Resistance X-Wing fighter pilot. The bodies are all printed, obviously. They're great. It's the generic. It's a darker orange as well. I don't know if you can notice that on there. It's a darker orange than the normal X-Wing fighter pilot attire. He's got a blaster there. It's a bit more of a brownier orange, but it looks great nonetheless. But the real great thing about these little minifigs is that the attention to detail on their helmets. As you can see, it has, if I can get a bit closer, there we go, focusing, yep. The detail on their helmets is absolutely fantastic. Really, really good. There we go, some there as well. So they are really, really good. So let's just put him back on there. The other guy is, I call him Mr. Resistance Ground Crew because he's just Mr. Generic again. Once again, the helmet, absolutely fantastic. I think it's really good. The body, just a printed pair of kind of workman dungarees there. He's some kind of obviously alien species as well. It doesn't feature 2 faces like many of the LEGO minifigs do. That's him. So, but he drives this hover kind of service pod thing. This is obviously it maintains the fleet in the Rebel HQ. It has a couple of missiles here and here. These fit under the wings, under here and under the other wing, with the spring-loaded missile firers. It also has a couple of stud firers on the side of the body here, which we'll take a look at in a minute. So this is the extra piece. This extra piece isn't great. I mean, it's okay. It's all right. It adds a little bit of detail. It looks nice when it's on display, when the X-Wing's there, and it all comes together quite nicely. So let's just move these to one side and take a look at the X-Wing. Oh, incidentally, it comes with this ladder as well. The ladder's really, really cool. I think when the actual X-Wing's on display, let's take the ladder away. It looks like that. It looks good, but not fantastic. Just the simple addition of that ladder, like that, you know, and then having the cockpit window open slightly, that just adds so much, I believe. So much depth to the actual display of it. I think it's really, really good. Really, really good. Anyway, that's just a ladder. How simple am I? You know, little things please little minds, as they say. So, the bricks are pretty standard affair in this model. There's a few parts. There's one exclusive new brick for this model. This is the cockpit window. This is made specially for this kit, the actual window. I've heard of few people, I've read a few things online on some forums and stuff, how some of the people complained about their cockpit doesn't close down properly and doesn't fit properly. I've not seen actually no evidence of that happening, so I don't know. Mine fits nicely, so that's all great. The detail is great. Oh, I forgot to mention, while we're talking about minifigs, here's Poe Dameron. So there's Poe with his Black Squadron attire on there. He's got the visor, the glass visor on the helmet. He instantly does have 2 faces, by the way. Let's just try and focus that. There we go. He's got his kind of angry, you know, in the thick of battle face. And he's got his woohoo, I'm on holiday face. So there we go. I like his smiley holiday face. The detail on the helmet, again, let's take a quick look at that. As you can see, got some markings and the paint job on it is absolutely stunning. It really is good. The detail on there is fantastic. I love every part of that helmet. The body itself is the same as the Mr. Generic Resistance Fighter. Let's just stick Poe back in this cockpit before we lose him. And in the back here, we have BB-8, the little BB-8. There he is, everyone's favourite new little droid. And whether he'd be as big as and popular as R2-D2 was and C-3PO, who knows? But that's BB-8. This is the downside with this set. The only downside with this set is the BB-8, that huge stud piece on the bottom. What is that all about? And rather than, why couldn't this have been a female hole and inside so it could have sat on the bricks like that? When it sits down on anything instantly like this, you can see it just doesn't look great. It doesn't, but again, sat in here, it looks really cool. So, hey, you know, it's a minor quibble. Let's look at the craft itself. The craft itself has a few features. The landing gear can fold up inside for play. Let's pull that back down. And the obviously being an X-Wing fighter, the wings open up. There we go. And that's it. Let's turn that around so you can see that front on. Can you get that there? There we go. There we go. There we go. That's it from the front. Let's have a look from the back. There's the back of the craft, and we'll turn it around like this now. There we go. Look at that. It looks good. I wasn't too sure at first about the way the engines, the rockets, kind of split like so, but upon looking at the trailer a couple more times, being a bit of a Star Wars fan, I'm kind of like that. It does appear to split like so. So hey, you know, Lego, I guess, got a good attention to detail. As you can see, the missile launchers there, and the wings there. One at the bottom there, and one at the top there, and same with this side, top and bottom. And it's just, you use a twisty thing on the top to open and close the wings. It doesn't matter what you do it. It's spring loaded by the elastic bands here and here as well. This bit spins around, no idea what for. Engines on the back there. What else to say about it? It's a pretty robust set. Oh, by the way, the stud launchers are actually on the sides. There's one there, and there's one there. As far as Lego kits go, I really like this kit. I mean, it's not as good as obviously the UCS X-Wing, Luke's X-Wing. It's not as big or as good as that, obviously, or detailed as that maybe. But it looks slick. It really does look slick. It's got the new features of the wings. The actual, let's open them up again. You can see the wings don't quite overlap properly. You see, they kind of staggered slightly. Can you see that on there? No, not too high. There we go. So you can see they kind of overlap slightly. They don't kind of sit thing, but it's really cool. It just looks different than the other X-Wing. Say with the inclusion of the ground crew there for playability and play features for the little ones, and the ladder, which looks great on display. I think this adds up to be a really great kit. I also do believe that it's going to be one of those kits that is going to become harder to find once the movie comes out. Once the movie comes out, people go Star Wars crazy again, and the kids come out and they want the kits for Christmas, they want all the toys. This is going to be one of the more popular ones. It's an X-Wing fighter. Everybody loves X-Wing fighters. So this comes highly recommended. I've let my little nephew, my nephew's 4 years old, he's played with this for a little while, flying it around the house, and okay, the foot on the leg piece here, that sometimes comes off. Occasionally the engines may just slot out the back, but he can slot that back in himself. He puts the leg back on himself. It's fine. Other than that, it's very robust kit. It's really well made and put together. The detail is fantastic. It's got bits in the wing. This is stickers details here, but it's very minimal on the stickers. There's a sticker here, some on the wing here, and on the other side. The internal, let's take him out. Let's take Poe out. You can see the controls there. That is actually a sticker on there too. Would have been nice to have a printed brick. Again, you know, paying £70 for a kit, it's nice to have the printed bricks. So overall, it's a fantastic kit, one that's going to be stupidly popular when the films come out in December. It's set 75102. There's the manual. The manual's pretty thick as well. You can see the manual's nice. It's one of the nice new glossier kind of manuals. Instruction manuals there. It's really cool. It's got various Star Wars bits in the back there. It's got some codes and stuff to use online. We have the section there of minifigs. You can collect the new minifigs from the episode 7 movies and some of the other kits, which we'll be looking at in upcoming videos. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye for now.